All right, welcome back in another exciting episode here of Off the Radar. I'm meteorologist Ryan Weekman, and this is meteorologist Davis Wells. Hi, Davis.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Great to be
How are
here.
you?
Excellent. How are we doing this morning?
I think we're doing pretty good. We've got an exciting episode here of Off the Radar. For those of you that are tuning in for the first time, this is a show that airs on WTOL 11 Plus every day, and you can check it out on your schedule. We've got our Radar Rangers joining us.
Good morning, guys.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello, we've got our amazing digital content producer, Tiffany. We've got our sound effects man, Mark, there as well. All right, well, I don't know if we paid enough for this much sound effects.
Yeah,
And then
I got to get it in there.
our little chipmunks down in the control room, they're running everything. We got Alexis and Tim. Good
Hello.
morning.
We're
How you
here.
doing? How's it going?
Hello.
Hello.
We're still kind of getting everything set up, everything good. Tiffany, I'm loving the fall colors. To go along with our theme for today. We're going to be doing a little bit of some Halloween and some trick-or-treating fun. Everybody excited?
All the candy fun.
How many pieces
yeah.
of candy have you guys had this year? Has anybody had none?
Oh, no.
What
Come
do you
on.
mean, none?
I don't know. I mean, like Halloween trick-or-treat candy.
Oh, I thought you meant like
Where did-
Easter.
The little fun size.
I mean,
thing.
we're in
Yeah, we've
Fun
all
Size.
had
little
those.
fun size
I know for a
ones.
fact we had some on this show.
Last week.
But it doesn't mean everybody had some. Did everybody eat some?
Yes.
But-
And Davis was.
But here's the thing: is it really fun if it's that small?
You know what I
No.
find? You know
Is
what
it
I find
fun
interesting
size?
is my favorite fun size candy bar is the Twix.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I have never bought like a full size Twix. Like I never go to the store and go, I want a full size of this candy. Is
you
that
think you'd
true
be
for
like
anybody
sick
else?
of it like
No.
halfway through? It's
Kind
like
of,
it's too
yeah,
much.
Just a little bit.
What's so fun about it anyway? Like,
That's what I'm saying.
Unless it's like a Hershey bar.
Or one of the,
Twix, honestly, maybe, but I don't know.
a big one? You'd go get a big one or no?
No.
which
maybe.
side's better, left or right, in Twix too? That's what they go.
You got it. Well, I sample
Same.
both to make sure that I know.
Right.
I like the fun size
many
though, 'cause then
bars
you can
does
have
a
a whole
Twix
bunch of
have?
stuff.
Like connected.
That's true.
2?
If you
Two?
buy like a full size Twix, it's just
think-
2 of them.
Okay.
But they're probably
Yeah.
like 3 times the size of the fun ones. So you get like 6 of them.
Do you split them, the fun ones?
No.
You just
No.
No,
munch
those are
them.
like potato chips, Mark.
Right.
They just go right on it.
Those are meant for single consumption.
So speaking of this, I thought we'd have a little bit of fun today. Kroger came out with a list of what is the most popular Halloween candy in Ohio.
Ooh, interesting. Okay.
And I thought I'd go through the list. So we've got 6 of them to go with our spooky theme. See this? Ooh.
I like this.
You like that? Isn't that fun?
Look at that.
Anybody want to try and guess what one of them might be? I'm going to go in order.
Well, I know the number one.
Oh, you do?
Oh, okay,
It's
then hold off.
obvious
Okay,
number one.
if you think you know number 1, don't tell us your guess till we get to number 1 then, okay?
I think I know number two.
What?
Wait, are we
Did
starting?
I? Oh, I printed this off at Tim's computer. No, I'm just kidding.
Are we starting this at 6 and we're going down?
It
or
would be
starting
kind
at
of
1?
weird if you started at 1, right? You got to
Yeah,
start at
right.
6
Okay.
and build up to it. Here. And then I'm going to tie this in. I asked AI, because we have fun with AI on this show.
Yeah.
I said, as we go through this list of different types of candy, I said, hey, AI, and I gave it the list. What type of weather would correspond with each of these pieces of candy? So let me give you number 6, because I don't think anybody's going to guess number 6 right here. So number 6, this one's interesting. It's the Tootsie Caramel Apple Pops.
Oh.
Yeah, no one's gonna guess that one.
I love those.
I just had
those
one
are
yesterday.
Everybody likes those?
Oh, yeah.
Those are delicious. I remember those in grade school. Like
That's one of those that I remember from grade school
Yeah.
that I don't
They're
really
very
eat anymore.
satisfying.
They're good.
The best part is the green part.
But there's a red one now too, and the red ones are so good.
Yeah.
Is that like a Macintosh apple or
Yeah.
a Honey
Or
Crisp?
no, it's like a
Like a-
red delicious or something.
I think it's supposed to be like a candy apple.
Oh, fun. Okay.
I need to
Okay.
familiarize
Here's what AI had to say about the Tootsie Caramel Apple Pop. Says it's a fall flavor overload. It's the ultimate symbol of changing leaves, flannel weather, and cider sipping Sundays.
Like AI's ever
okay.
tasted it.
alliteration there.
Cider sipping Sunday.
This is the 6th most popular
In
Yeah.
Ohio.
in
You wanna
Ohio,
see-
you're saying?
Yeah, you want to see number 5? This one's a classic.
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing offensive about
Yuck?
What?
A yuck on a Milky Way?
Milky
Yeah.
Did you
Way.
just yuck a Milky Way?
Yeah, no, trash.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody yuck a
Oh,
Milky Way.
yeah.
It's caramel and chocolate. What's
Yeah.
yucky about that?
What's the other part?
Yeah.
Mark, according to this, Milky Way fun size is smooth and calm, like those quiet, crystal clear nights, perfect for stargazing, like the comets we've had this year. After
The
a
caramel's
pump
good, but I don't like that other part.
The chocolate?
No, the other
Thank you,
part.
Alexis.
The
Thank you.
nougat.
Oh.
The nugget.
Nougat.
The nugget.
The nougat.
Really
The
cute.
nugget is a gold piece.
You know what? I'll accept Milky Way as it is. I think it's a good
This
choice.
is quite literally the least offensive piece of candy I think I
It's
could
the
ever
most
think of.
boring vanilla
There's
piece.
one more on the list that's blah.
Oh, okay. All right.
seen the list?
Well, hold on. Okay, so here we go. So I'm thinking that this one might upset what Tim was thinking for number 1 here. Are you ready? Number 4 coming up here. This one's kind of interesting. So this is the Reese's white cream peanut butter pumpkins.
Okay, no, it's not offending. It's almost,
Okay.
but the variety of this is not.
Well, this is a frosty twist on a favorite. Think of the first snowflakes that mix in with rain, and everyone says, "Wait, is that snow?" I imagine that's how AI would have said
yeah.
it.
I don't think I would have ever guessed that just from that prompt. If I
Also,
like,
if you guys tried the
yeah.
white chocolate ones, they're not.
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you guys also familiar with the lawsuit that's going on with the Reese's special chocolate ones?
Why?
There's somebody actually did a lawsuit with the packaging. You
Okay.
can see that it's cut out with a pumpkin face.
Oh, like this?
Right.
Oh, but there's not a face
The
on it?
actual is not. Look it up. This is a real lawsuit that came through, and somebody sued, saying that it's misleading packaging. That it's.
Oh, you know what?
fun.
I think I do vaguely remember hearing that, and I think they won.
I'm not sure the outcome.
And what they won what, a nickel?
Probably like a lifetime supply of those, maybe.
A lifetime supply of the thing they didn't like.
Anyway, it just came
here-
to mind when I saw that.
Here's what I want to do for number 3. Can I say what the AI said?
Ooh, yeah.
And see if you guys
Yeah.
can pick it?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be good.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Love it or hate it, it always shows up, just like that November drizzle that hangs around every year.
I know what it is, but I'm not
Ooh.
gonna get it.
Alexis has to abstain here.
I do, because that makes sense though. That's a good one.
I think this one
yeah.
works.
Can I throw a guess out?
Go ahead.
I think candy corn.
You're thinking candy
That's
corn,
my
and you would be
guess,
correct.
Yeah.
This is a Tiffany special right
Yeah,
here.
it's got to be
That's the brand, Tiffany. That's the brand.
That's
Tiffany,
Good
Tiffany,
brand.
give it some love, Tiffany. What do you want to say?
It's got to be the Brooks.
You said it's not just candy corn. It has to be this one, right?
Yes, it has to be that one just because, like, I think it's because they use, like, real honey and I guess just maybe. I mean, it's still sugar and stuff, but I don't know. They just have a
But
great
it's the yummy
formula. Yes, the yummy sugar.
Candy corn is good,
Yeah.
but it's not first choice.
Yeah, that's why I
That's
love
like,
it or hate it.
what do I got left in my bag?
Would you eat candy corn?
I would eat it, but I don't feel good about myself after I do.
All candy.
Why would you
I'm
eat
no
it?
go on candy corn.
That pretty much sums up my diet in general. Okay, I'll do the next line. You guys want to guess again? Okay. A little bit of everything in one bite, just like an Ohio forecast that can't decide between sun, wind, and rain.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking. I was thinking number 2 was M&M.
Oh.
I don't
This
know.
is a little tricky, right?
Snickers, maybe?
I think Davis is on to something here. We got Snickers. Yeah, the fun size Snicker guys. This is a good one. I love
too fun,
Snickers
though.
because you get like the nuts in there too, so it like fills you up a little bit. Right?
That's everything the Milky Way is not.
It's just peanut.
It's,
It
they're,
just has peanuts in it. It's the same
Yeah, that
thing.
makes it.
Yeah.
It gives it that texture.
That's true.
But you're
fair.
okay with
that's-
the weird nougat that's in the.
Yeah,
it's
there's
the
the
same
same
nougat.
new.
Yeah, but
Snickers,
the
Wait, hold on,
combination
Tiffany.
with the peanut.
My thing wasn't working. Can you say that word again?
No, I don't. Nougat.
Nougat. All right, we've reached number 1. Tim, you want to make a guess at
It's
this
got to
one?
be Reese's Cups.
Milky
right?
Way is good for peanut
pumpkins.
allergies, right?
I knew.
Yeah. All right, number 1, we got the Reese's Pumpkins, as you said here, the perfect balance between sweet and salty, just like those crisp days where it's chilly in the morning and perfectly warm in the afternoon.
Why are the pumpkins and the eggs and the trees so much better than the cup?
You're
Chocolate
so
is
right.
thicker.
you might get more. You might get more Reese's.
Probably a
with-
density
with that.
rating.
They're
A little
so
bit
much
bigger than
better.
a cup.
They're
They're not
so
as
much better.
stale.
The nice thing is they go all the way to Valentine's Day now. It used to be the eggs, they'd
hearts,
start,
too?
and then there's hearts.
Nice.
Just that
And they
lingering
might even
candy.
do clovers even for St. Patrick's, but yeah.
That's kind of crazy. All right, hey, let's jump into this, guys. Let's bring this up full screen for you. Before we go to our first break of the day here, off the radar trivia. My question for you today is, and if you think you know, don't say it out loud here. We're gonna have the answer when we come back. And as a bonus, I might have video to go along with it. What year had the most snow on Halloween in Toledo history? So we got a little ghost there. Go ahead, rack your brain a little bit. Try to think about it here. We're going to be right back on Off the Radar with this answer here coming up shortly. We'll be right back. Okay, let's see. Have we thought about it? Okay, here's our trivia question. Bring it back up for us, Tim. Off the radar, what year had the most snow in Toledo history? What do we think? Any guesses out there?
I feel like I remember walking around in snow, but I don't know if it was the most.
This is recent, right?
Yeah, can you at least give us a hint on it?
Give us a hint.
Yeah.
Can you give us the year?
Was it in the past like 5 years or no?
Was it the last like 10 years?
It has been in recent history.
Okay.
It has been in recent
Okay.
history. Yes.
2022. That's my
Okay,
guess.
Alexis, 2022.
My first
locked
thought
in.
is
Yep.
when Superstorm Sandy was coming in, because I
Oh, so that would
remember
have been 2012. That would have been October of 2012.
Okay, I'll go with 2012.
I know because I did a live shot on the edge of Lake Erie and hail was hitting me in the side of the face. So yeah, it was 2012. Okay, what else we
Okay.
got?
Can I ask a question? What year did Frozen come out?
What year did Frozen come out? 2015.
Oh, hold on.
I remember a
I actually
Facebook
don't know.
post that I had.
Don't you dare answer my trivia question with a trivia question of your own, sir.
No, I remember a Facebook post that I had where it was
2013,
like,
by the way.
the
2013.
reason that we're having so much snow on Halloween is all these little girls are dressed up as Elsa.
Oh my goodness.
Let it snow.
So that is my.
That's your answer. Well, you might want to let that one go. But all right, go ahead.
See what he did there?
Okay, so 2013. Yeah. Okay, Alexis 22. Davis, you've got 2012.
2012.
Tim's 2013. Got two more guesses.
I'll
yet
go
to come in.
14.
Going 14. So you're going with the pack. Okay, 2014.
I'm going to say 2014 also.
No, you can't do that. You can't
I
triple
can't
stamp a
do
double stamp
that.
here. Yeah.
Triple stamp.
Triple stamp,
Okay,
double
I'll go 1 year up and say 2015.
There you go. That's Price is Right. We like that. That's when you go like $1 or you go like one over somebody. Tiffany, I think you're going to be really happy that you went one over because the answer is 2023. You were way off.
Oh,
What?
I was.
Oh, wow.
It was me. I was closest, and I do. Yeah.
Alexis, you will remember this. Let's go ahead and go back to Max 1 real
Yes.
quick. Here you go. This was in our neighborhood as we were trick-or-treating and
was
this squall line
insane.
blizzard came through. It'll re-rack here in a second. There you go.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh, that was while I was down in Kentucky. Yeah, that's why I don't. That's.
I don't
I
want your
thought
excuses.
you made it
Hey,
sound like
I'm
you
just
weren't here,
saying,
Ryan.
I missed out on the fun.
What do you mean?
You said 7/10 of an inch is how much?
7/10 of an inch. It's the most snow we've ever had.
I just remember the
in Halloween.
snowflakes were huge. Like,
Yeah, so this
yeah.
came through. Trick or treat time started, and everything was perfectly calm.
was
But
great.
I was checking radar and saw a squall line was about to come in, and we knew it was coming. And boy, did it absolutely hit! It was the point to where we were just laughing
Yeah, it was-
because we were just coated in snow.
I mean, what can you do at that point?
Exactly. So that was a fun one, but it wasn't that long ago.
I just couldn't
2023 is only
remember if it was 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah.
Yep. Alexis, you were on the right path.
Yeah.
But
feel like
because you were out trick or
I
treating.
was. Yeah, I got stuck in it.
I feel like I remember a warm up right after that. Like it was like, I don't know. Maybe I'm taking it out of my AI brain.
I mean, it was perfectly fine
I will
before.
say, if we stayed out in it, and then all the other kids like ran back home, so everybody was giving you like heaping handfuls
Yep.
because they wanted to get rid of all their candy.
They're
So
like,
that was
just we're
good.
done.
Pretty
we're done.
much.
We're throwing the towel in.
So we're having a lot of fun here. So glad that you're with us here on Off the Radar. This is Toledo's most watched digital weather show. Our Radar Rangers, I've got a fun one for you. As we're coming up on Halloween here, I thought I would name the top 5 Halloween towns in America. So come up with
Okay.
a list of the top 5 Halloween towns in America. Can I start with number 5 real quick, and then we'll kind of play along here?
Real quick, I'll
Yeah.
say that I'm
Yeah.
going to say the top 5 Halloween town here in Northwest Ohio, Sylvania, like Transylvania.
Oh,
Yeah.
Transylvania. Does anybody else have a guess
Good
for
one.
a name that they think is going to be on the list here?
Salem, probably.
Yeah.
Salem, okay.
Hell, Michigan.
Helmet. Nick, can you bleep burp? There we go, okay. Any guesses, Davis? Is the brain working? Can you think of anything? This is putting people on the spot. How about I give you number 5?
Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna guess Sandusky.
Oh,
about-
Tombstone. Okay.
Tombstone, Arizona. Get it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
checks
that
out.
works, right? It
does work.
works. Don't be mad about it. It works. Okay, number 4. Mark, you're going to be happy about this
Hey,
one.
Mark.
Yeah, there you go. No list would be complete without that one. You know what happens every winter there?
It freezes.
It freezes over. That's
We
right.
always do the story.
Number 3. I'm trying to think if somebody said this. Alexis, did you have a guess in there?
I
You
said Salem.
You
Salem's
said
gotta be it.
Salem. We have Deadwood,
Oh.
South Dakota.
Okay.
Okay.
See, having a little fun with it.
Never heard of it.
Spooky.
That's
Oh,
kind of
In the Dakotas.
No,
never heard of
no
Deadwood?
disrespect to
No.
the Dakotas.
Yeah, no
I was gonna
disrespect.
say, wow.
haven't heard of
For
it.
all of our Dakota watchers out there, we
Sorry.
love you, okay?
Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Number 2,
Subscribe.
Sleepy
Oh, yeah, Sleepy
Hollow,
Hollow.
New York.
Okay.
That'd be a good one, right?
Yeah.
I would imagine the leaves are good, and you've got the. Is
that how you
is that the
spell
Headless
hollow,
Horseman
Ryan?
one, right?
Yeah.
Sleepy Hollow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ichabod Crane.
That's
Yeah.
going to work really well. And then Alexis is just killing it in this segment here.
Oh, yeah.
Salem,
Yeah,
Massachusetts.
that one's a given.
I want to go there and do all the tours and stuff. I think it'd be cool.
Do you think, I've never been there, but I imagine around this time, as cool as it would be a madhouse, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I wouldn't go
can't-
during Halloween.
It has to be like just an absolute nightmare
I wonder if like,
there you go.
during
Isn't that where
October.
Kaylee is right now?
Nightmare on Salem Street.
I was just gonna say that.
Probably.
I think Kaylee is like. I feel like she's doing a lot of traveling. I don't know if Salem was on her
She
list.
mentioned Salem.
This
She
would
did.
be
Okay.
up her
Okay.
list. Okay, so very interesting. Well, I'll tell you what, we're not done yet on Off the Radar. We got much more to come. Stay with us here. We're going to be doing our top 3 viral weather videos. Stay with us. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. You're watching Toledo's most watched digital weather show. This is Off the Radar. You can catch it on your schedule on WTOL 11 Plus. Meteorologist Davis Wells, and of course our Radar Rangers here with us for our segment that we do every single week. It is called
Top 3.
Not one.
Where in the weather
not
world?
Two.
That's Kaylee's thing.
I know. I'm doing it for. Not 4. Not
I gotta be
7.
honest, except for Tim, you guys kind of let me down there. I was hoping for like a big top 3.
Oh, top 3.
Woo, top
Top
3.
3.
No,
got you, Ryan.
No, you
I got
lost
you.
it. You lost
Okay.
it. No, thanks, appreciate it. Davis, where you want to go to first? Where do you think we're going?
Let's go. You know what? With the cooler weather settling in,
Oh, I
let's
like
go
where this is
somewhere. Let's go somewhere warm.
Okay, let's go somewhere warm. Let's go to Alaska. Here we go.
Oh, good.
Nice work there. Good reverse psychology there. For something that happened from the remnants of a typhoon here, there was mass evacuation that happened in Alaska. This is because of the typhoon. We have.
Oh, do you have? Okay, usually you guys will throw it up on your.
Oh yeah. You've got the video today.
Okay.
You've got the video for it here. So this was a big flooding situation came through. Towns had to be completely evacuated. This is in some of the most remote parts of the country. Obviously a very sad scene. I mean, look how the houses and stuff are moved.
Jeez.
That's remarkable.
Isn't that?
And that obviously that didn't make direct landfall.
So it wasn't still a typhoon when it did, but it goes to show how strong it was when it moved up. So the remnants of the typhoon that caused this, and then obviously that made landfall closer to Asia, that's what brought in that squall line. That part of that same system, that same
Oh, yeah.
energy, is what brought in the squall line earlier this week. So pretty remarkable stuff.
All connected.
It certainly is. All right, Mark, you want to guess this one?
Japan.
Can't do much worse
Japan.
than Japan. Close. We're going to a place similar to Japan.
So similar.
It's called Kentucky.
Oh, well, you know,
Okay.
Japan,
Yeah,
Kentucky.
the cherry blossoms down there are just as beautiful. And what do we have here? This is wow. Are those butterflies?
They're leaves.
Oh, the leaves. That's
It just
right.
like flew them all around like
This is
crazy.
kind of eerie and creepy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what part of Kentucky this is?
I could find out.
I feel like you should know.
Well, okay.
Looking at these
Looking at the
houses, you should know.
Looking at the sky.
Do you want to take a guess? Where do you think this would be? Like, what would be a leafy place in Kentucky?
All of Kentucky.
Lexington.
For those that don't know, Davis, why would we be asking you about Kentucky?
So that's where I formerly was at before I came back home to Toledo. I was
Yeah.
down in Bowling Green, Kentucky.
So I figured based on the leaves, you should know. These are like fingerprints.
Well,
Yeah.
based off
And
of
you're
the
the
circle
detective.
here, I would say
The
you were-
circle plays no bearing whatsoever.
and I figured that, but I would say it's roughly around Lexington, but I
Anywhere to the extreme.
Close. It's actually New Madrid, but that was a good guess.
oh, that's down.
I have no idea. I made it up. I picked one spot that was outside the circle for you.
Paducah.
Paducah.
I was
Paducah's
waiting,
in the
you
circle,
know, I
right?
was waiting
Oh,
for
no.
that.
I don't know if that's
No,
really-
just outside.
Further, yep, just outside.
That's where Kaylee used to.
Close enough, though. Yeah, Kaylee was there.
Your former employer residence was in what town?
Bowling Green,
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
They're not the Bobcats, are they?
No.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Nope.
All right, let's
the
go on to
Hilltoppers.
let's go on to number 3. Tiffany, haven't heard from you yet. In the back of the class.
We didn't forget about you.
Troublemakers.
That's right. Again, can't do much worse than we've done so far.
I think we're going to Alaska.
We've already been to Alaska,
yeah.
so I think you're
I wanna
exactly
go
right.
again.
Well, we're going to Florida. So you quite
Not paying
literally,
attention.
all of these guesses have been the most wrong they could possibly be. This is fan. Oh, look at this.
That's beautiful.
Tiffany, narrate us through this meadow, please.
In a world when it's sunny and bright and you see happy days.
Are you movie postering this for us?
Yeah, I
This
was
is great.
trying to.
I thought you were going to be like, oh, look at the lovely little bees and the pollinators.
I could have went that route, but it didn't fit.
In a world where bees no longer
She was
exist.
keeping with the Halloween trend.
Yeah.
This is cool. It's nice to see flowers and things that are blooming because obviously we're heading the wrong direction in the time of the year. And
So
the
this was
season.
actually like a
Even with the
swamp
drought
when they,
too, that
like,
really has not helped our
went
situation.
crazy.
What is this,
It's a
Alexis?
swamp, and they kind of went crazy. Like the flowers went crazy in the swamp.
Oh, in
Yeah,
the
apparently.
swamp.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
And there's apparently murderers in there, according to Tiffany.
No, I said sunny days.
I was thinking more line of an
sunshine.
allergy commercial.
These are the deadly sunflowers of Florida.
It does remind me of CBS Sunday Morning. We leave you this morning with
A look.
my favorite part of the show.
Very cool.
Remarkable.
So there's
Right.
our top 3 viral weather videos of the day. So for our weather rangers, Our Radar Rangers, we got Mark, Tiffany, Alexis, Tim, Davis, great to have you here.
Thanks.
Toledo's most watched digital weather show, Off the Radar.